You asked me how to join. I explained to you.
Yeah, I sent you lots of messages because uh, like before I have no idea how to subscribe lessons, and then so that's why I was I was I was text you.
You texted me, not I was text you. I was texting you, or I texted you. Grammatically,
I texted you. Yeah, I texted you.
when something happened in the past, you simply past infinite.
I texted you. Okay, teacher.
Okay, rather than I was texting you.
I was texting.
Once you understand the basic rules of grammar, it will be easier for you to make correct sentences. And
Okay, teacher.
that is the impact of learning grammar. Okay. So
Okay, I
because
will be with you always.
yeah,
Yes.
look at this part. Because this action took place in the past, you texted me already. You're not texting anymore, right?
Yeah,
So you
it's
can
past
simply
already.
say, I texted you about the subscription. Then I texted you back how you could join to my classes. Right? Was it helpful?
Yes. And yes, of course. I'm very happy to be with you.
Of course, if
I'm
you want to say in
very
American way. But in British English, we don't pronounce I. Of course, we'll say. Remember, you have to be, understand the difference. Letter R and letter T. That's why we explained earlier. My car. Okay, let's go back there. Why R is important. Okay, it is my
teacher.
car. Yeah, look, British accent or
It's
British
my car.
R is silent, but in American English, it's my car. R. You have to pronounce the R correctly. Now, my car is
It's my car.
in front of the house. It's my car, but my car is in front of the house. Now we have to pronounce R because after R there is a vowel sound which is I, is. Car is. So car and is will coming together. Car is. Okay.
Okay, okay, teacher. Okay, teacher.
So if you practice some more words that's having R, maybe okay, this one. Bim, can you see it?
Yes, teacher.
Say it.
Uh, is it pharmacy?
Pharmacy, American English. Pharmacy, British English.
Yeah, that's why I said pharmacy. It's not in American English pharmacy. In
No.
British English pharmacy.
Now, how about this one?
Uh, mother. In
Mo-
British English, mother. In American,
no, American English mother, British English mother.
mother. Mother.
How about this one?
In American English father. In British English father.
Very good. How about this one?
In American English water. In British English water.
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 Hmm. Very good. Similarly,
Uh, in American English sister.
hmm,
In British English sister.
hmm,
And report. It's Harry Potter or Harry Potter? Harry Potter, Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, British. Harry Potter, American.
Harry Potter. Okay.
Okay, because after T there
Okay,
is E sound, vowel sound in American English, so it should be sounding D. Harry Potter.
okay, teacher.
Great. Okay, so these are some of the words. Now, I don't think anyone is going to join. It's you and me.
Yeah.
Asking directions. So you will be Mark first. I'll be Nancy, and second time you will be Nancy and I'll be Mark.
Okay, teacher. Uh, should I start it?
Yes. Give me 1 second. I'm checking if anyone is there or not. If somebody is present, I can find them. Hang on a moment, please.
Okay, teacher. Take your time, please.
No, we don't have much time. Sorry. Um, Let me see. Well, only you are active. Aryan might be joining later. Monica is busy today. She sent me a message. Okay, carry on. Asking directions.
Asking direction. Okay.
Hang on,
Excuse me.
hang on. Not son again. Remember, once you learn the sound, try to practice direction. Sha sound again.
Di- direction.
One more time. Direction.
Direction.
Section.
Section.
No, section.
Section. Section.
Friction.
Friction.
Sean. Sha sound again. Beam. Remember,
Friction.
these all are sha sound. Very good. Fiction. Yeah. Then communication.
Communication.
Very good. Realization.
Realization.
Okay. Utilization.
Utilization.
Bravo. So your sha sound, you have to be careful. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
All right. Let's start our dialogue today.
Okay, teacher. Excuse me. Could you tell me where the library is?
Okay. In question, our tone always goes up. Excuse me. Could you please tell me where the library is?
Excuse me. Could you tell me where is the library?
No, not where is the library. Where the library is.
Where the library is. Okay. Excuse me. Could you tell me where the library is?
One more time.
Okay. Excuse me. Could you tell me where the library is? I
Um,
always like
you always try to bring the verb before. It happened yesterday as well.
yeah.
Okay. So you have to tell me one more time.
Okay. Excuse me. Could you tell me where the library is? We have Monica. Yeah.
Yes. Monica Peruvian, welcome. Hello, Monica.
Hi, teacher. Hello. Hi, Dean.
Hi, Monica.
Hello.
Beam was feeling
How are
lonely.
you?
Yeah.
Really?
Why?
Sorry, Dean. I'm late. I was working.
Have you had your lunch yet, Monica?
Yeah, teacher, because here is 40 minutes past 5.
So it's
I,
nearly dinner time then.
no, this early for dinner, teacher. Dinner is maybe in 2 or 3 hours more.
And are you going to cook dinner tonight?
No, no, teacher, honestly. I don't know what food I will have for dinner today. Maybe after 2 hours, I could I could think in about that.
Mm-hmm.
But I was busy, teacher.
So, do you know how to cook well?
Yes, of course, teacher. Not obviously, I don't know how cook different kind of foods, but special foods, obviously, I know.
What are your special food?
Mm, rice with chicken, uh, and typical foods from Peru. Other kind of foods, teacher.
Great.
So different.
Today, we had another live stream. We are talking about food, right? Vim, traditional food.
You, teacher?
And now we had another live stream. So Vim was
Yes,
there, Flourish and Fahad.
yes, teacher.
Were discussing their traditional food of their country.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
Nice.
Monica, that's great. Thank you very much for coming, both of you. I thought that you might be busy today as well. Seriously.
You was busy, teacher?
I thought you might be busy today and you wouldn't join me.
Oh, yes, teacher.
Luckily, I've got you, so both of you. And Aryan would be coming a little while later, okay? Because it's
Okay.
still early morning for her in Vietnam. So today's topic is asking directions. And if you remember the magic words, excuse me, please, sorry, thank you. These 4 words in the United Kingdom were taught children on the day 1, day 2, day 3 to use this properly. Like, excuse me, teacher, can I use the toilet? Excuse me, teacher, can I use the pencil? For example, they teach like this. So, and this is asking directions or directions, Monica?
Directions.
Direction is in British English, direction is in American English.
Okay.
Similarly, director, director.
Okay.
All right, so let's move on. Beam has muted. I don't know the reason why. Welcome back, Beam. So Beam will be Mark and Monica will be Nancy.
Okay, teacher, perfect.
And when you finish your reading, then Beam will be Nancy, will be Mark. We'll change the dialogue or the character. So the question would be coming from Mark. Mark, please read it.
Me, teacher, or you?
Okay.
Mark,
Beam.
boy. Nancy, girl.
Oh, uh, okay, I'm going to start. Excuse me, could you tell me where the library is?
Library
Yes.
is. Go on.
Okay. Yes, it's that
Nancy, are you
way.
sleeping?
You go 3 blocks to Washington Street, then turn right. It's on the corner across from the bank.
Okay. Monica, remember that if there is full stop, you have to stop. We don't read like this, okay? We don't pronounce all the sentence of all the words together. Yes, and make it more realistic. Excuse me, could you tell me where the library is? Oh, yes, it's that way. You go 3 blocks to Washington Street, then turn right. It's on the corner across from the bank. Okay?
Okay.
Read it like this. And remember, if there is full stop, you have to stop. If there's a comma, you have to stop as well.
Okay. Yes, it's that way. You go 3 blocks to Washington Street, then turn right. It's on the corner across from the bank.
Better than before. Bravo, Monica. Mark, it's your turn.
High five.
High five. Yes.
Thanks. I have one. Thanks. I have only been in town a few days, so I really don't know my way around it.
Oh, I know how you feel. We moved here a year ago, and I still don't know where everything is.
Very good. Thanks. I only have been in town a few days, so I really don't know my way around yet. Now Nancy, oh, I know how you feel. We moved here a year ago and still I don't know where everything is. Okay, remember that the verb is at the end, yeah? Vim and Monica. Well,
Mhm.
okay, and we have to use the verb at the end because the reason is that could you tell me is a question pattern. In English grammar, we do not use two question pattern in the same sentence. That's why it sounds unnatural. If you ever listen, could you tell me where is the library? That is incorrect.
Is incorrect, teacher?
Could you tell me where is the library? If someone says that, that is incorrect. I'm writing it, yeah?
Tell me where the library is. Where is the library?
Okay, let's just write here. Could you tell me where is the library?
Yes, that's why I was looking for it.
You see, this is incorrect sentence. And Beam, you are telling every time is at the before. Could you tell me is already question pattern. Okay,
Okay.
and verb should be coming at the end. Okay,
Okay.
so could you tell me where the library
Yes.
is?
Okay.
Why is incorrect, teacher?
Hmm?
Why is incorrect if I say where is the library?
I'll explain you in a moment. So Beam, did you get it? Where the library is? Okay, so Monica, look at this sentence pattern. Could you?
Yes, teacher. Because it is.
Okay, go on. Beam, go on.
Teacher, we have Aryan here.
I know she'd be here. Welcome, Ariane.
Ariane, hello.
I knew that she would join. Hello,
Yes, hello
Ariane.
Monica and Vim. Hi.
Welcome, Ariane.
Can you
And
hear me, teacher?
yeah, I can hear you. Monica was crying for you.
Yes, of course, teacher. I was waiting. We were waiting. Honestly, Ariane.
Sorry, I'm late.
That's
Sorry.
that's okay. No worries. Okay, Ariane, can you see two sentences on the screen?
Could you tell me where the library is? And could you tell me where is the library? Mm,
So, which one or which are correct sentences here?
I think the first one, teacher. The first one is correct, right?
So, could you tell me where the library is? Okay. Monica?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you have already asked why it is not correct or why it is correct. Vim?
Yes, teacher.
Which
Yeah,
sentence
the first one is correct.
and
Could you
why?
tell? Because there is asking uh, like a uh, exact like a place name. I have no idea. Maybe.
Mm-hmm. And Ariane?
I think the second sentence, when you divide it into two sentences, I think it doesn't make sense, teacher. Could you tell me? And question mark, and where is the library? Question mark. I think.
Okay. I understand. I have just broken to explain only the reason. Okay. Could you tell me and where is the library? If you ever use could you tell me where is the library, that sounds unnatural and incorrect because, and the reason is that could you tell me is already a question mark. Okay. Also Monica listening to me. We
Yes,
don't
teacher.
use two question pattern in one sentence.
Okay.
Always remember it's an amazing grammar rule. So could you tell me if you connect another question mark where the library, that it should be a simple sentence rather than question mark. Could you tell me is already question?
Yes, teacher. No, I got it.
No, you got it.
Okay.
Okay, Monica.
Okay, teacher.
Now you can use this pattern to make hundreds of sentences. Like, could you tell me why you're here? For example. Okay, could you tell me?
Could you tell me?
Yeah, go on. Your voice is breaking, Beam.
Could you tell me your good name?
Could you tell me your good name? Yes. Aryan, can you make a sentence? Could you tell me?
Okay. Could you tell me who the boy is? Who the boy is? Who the boy in black hair is?
I don't know.
Does it make sense, teacher?
I don't have any idea about the boy. Okay, so once again, we do not use two an interrogative or question mark sentence in one sentence. It should be either asked in a different way, or it should be either, what should I say, plain sentence. So could you tell me where the library is? Could you tell me what your name is? Could you tell me what are you going to eat? Could you tell me what exactly you want? Okay, clear?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, now make one sentence each of you. I'm going with BM first, then Monica, then Aryan. Could you tell me? Monica, are
Could
you
you tell
there?
me?
Go on.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, teacher.
It's for you, Bim. Bim, are you okay? You're not speaking. We can't hear you. Oh, I lost
Not a
him.
problem.
Bim, can you hear me? Okay, I'm inviting you again. I think we lost him. Okay. Any other question? Aryan or Monica?
No, teacher, thank you.
No, teacher.
Okay, so Aryan, you missed a little bit. It's a conversation asking directions.
No problem, teacher. No problem.
No, it's only 4 lines.
You can continue.
You and maybe Monica can practice one more time.
Okay, that's fine.
I think Beam has connection issue. We lost him. Go on. So you will be Mark and Nancy will be Monica.
Okay. Excuse me, could you tell me where the library is?
Yes, it's that way. You go 3 blocks to Washington Street, then turn right. It's on the corner across from the bank.
Thanks. I've only been in town a few days, so I really don't know my way around yet.
Oh, I know how you feel. We moved here a year ago, and I still don't know where everything is.
Thank you. That's really cool. So these are only 4 lines, but these are strong lines. Okay, let me try to bring one more time. Vim, looks like the connection came as a failure.
Okay.
Right.
Teacher, in this case, in that sentence, when we start, and I still don't know where everything is. In this paragraph, is not question patterns, but however, the sentence is where everything is. In this case, it's possible to say where is everything?
Where?
Where is everything?
No, we can't say like this. The pattern is, if you ask a question first, then it should be next part should be general statement or declaration sentence or positive sentence. Welcome back, Bim. Bim, can you hear me?
Thank you, teacher. I
Okay.
have a connection problem here, that's why.
Yeah, we guessed. So,
Yes, teacher, I can hear you.
all right. So Monica has a question I'm trying to answer. Remember that Monica and Ariane and Vim. If a question starts with like, "Can you tell me? Could you tell me? May I know?" Then if there is another sentence, it should be simple, positive sentence without any other confusion. Whether will it be another interrogative? No. So that is the impact of English grammar, that we don't use two interrogative in one sentence. Clear?
Yeah, teacher. It's a rule, and
It's
we have to follow
it's
it.
a rule, yes, and we have to follow it
Yeah.
blindly. Okay. So Monica's question was, I've only been in a town for a few days, so I really don't know how my way around. So Mark is telling as an expression is that he has moved there recently. He still doesn't know where everything is. Like it said Nancy, oh, still I don't know where everything is. This is just an expression of their own thought. Okay. So let us.
So, teacher, what is exactly way around? Is it way around?
Exactly.
I don't know my way around.
Okay,
Way
I don't know
around.
my
What is it?
way around means the place the person is living, the surrounding areas. So do you know your way around? If I say way around means
Yeah.
that the surroundings
Okay, no, yeah.
you're living.
Like neighborhood, teacher.
Yeah, neighborhood. Exactly.
Neighborhood.
That's a another correct word.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Any other question, Monica or Vim?
No, teacher, thank you.
I think I lost Beam again.
Problems, connection
I
problem.
think his network problem. He's fighting with the network. And honestly, these are sometimes a bit confusing. Okay, but as long as you understand. So I don't know my way around. I don't know where everything is. Look, everything is. Library is. So as long as you understand whether a sentence should be question mark or a positive sentence, then it becomes easier for you to understand grammar. Okay. Remember, what's the difference between could you tell me and can you tell me, Monica?
Yeah.
Could you tell me if it's a model? Could is a model verb, and you use when you I don't know it's formal with this is formal, teacher. It's not obligation. Okay, it's not obligation.
Okay, is it okay to speak a bit loudly? Your voice is not clear to me sometimes.
Okay, teacher.
It's better than before.
When you use could you tell me is like you ask if the other person want tell you something, but
Mhm.
when you say can you tell me is a little more obligation.
Mhm. That's right.
Yes, teacher.
So could you
This
tell
is
me is more formal or more polite rather than can you tell me? Okay, and very often it's polite to ask question. Yes, Beam. Beam, I'm trying to add you. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, teacher, I can hear you. My-
Back, yeah.
Yes, 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 yes.
Great. Okay. So now, very often you can see that Americans use "Can you tell me?" "Can I join you?" But in British English, we don't say like this. We say "May I?" Like, um, "May I join you?" Okay, for example. And "Can you tell me?" We don't say. "Could you tell me?" We use mostly. So remember that when it's a polite expression, we always ask, "Could you tell me how to go to the train station?" "Could you tell me how can I get a taxi locally?" Or "Could you tell me how can I improve my English accent in the better way, very better way, very good way?" Clear? Could you tell me?
yes,
Yeah,
teacher.
teacher.
Okay, make one sentence each of you. Monica first.
Okay. Could you tell me how is the currency in London?
Yes, I love to tell you. Aryan?
Mm, could you tell me? Could you tell me how to cook new dish? This new dish.
Very good. You have used two pattern. How to and could you tell me?
Uh, sorry, teacher. Question.
You have used two patterns. Could you tell me is one pattern? How it is another pattern together. That's amazing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, Bhim, you can ask me anything. What is it? Tell me, please.
No, no, no. I was just making a sentence,
Yes.
teacher.
Remember that as we don't use general in British English can, we use most of the cases may. When the decision is somebody else's opinion, we always use may rather than can. Okay, Monica and Ariane, let me give you an
Yeah, yeah.
example. Like, may I join your live stream, or can I join your live stream?
Mm,
May I?
may I? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, no, it's fine. Go ahead.
Go on.
Um, I just want to say may. When you use may I ask? May I ask or may I yours? You ask for permission. You ask for permission to do something.
That's right. When it depends on somebody else's decision, we use may I. Like, may I join your live stream? If the live streamer says no, you may not, then there is nothing you can do. Okay, Monica, is it clear? May I and could I?
Yes, teacher.
Now, that second sentence where B must confused, could you tell me where the library is? Library is stressed here because it is a word with the important information. Libraries. This is an indirect question, or so the subject, the library, comes before the verb. Then uh, the word is reversed. Okay, very good. So, could you tell me where the library is? So, if you use this pattern, you can create more sentences. Like, Monica can ask, "Hey, could you tell me how can I get a ticket for the concert? Could you tell me where is the football stadium? Where the football stadium is? Not where is the, because could you tell me is already an interrogative or question mark. And Beam, your example is correct. May I ask you something? If you use may I, you don't have to use please, but I use please every time, like as a polite gesture.
Okay, teacher.
Any other question?
No, teacher.
Okay. Then they are answering, it is that way. Okay. Remember that I was explaining earlier, in sentence, we do not stress on every sentence. It is the important words that we stress. Okay.
Mhm.
Like it is that way. Look here, you have to stress on that way. And I was explaining previously, in every sentence there are two types of words: content words and functional words. So content words are those which are important. Only using those words you can answer it. Like, hey, what's your name? Monica.
My name is Monica.
Your name is Monica. You've answered fully sentence. But if you simply said Monica, still people could understand.
Okay.
So now here Monica is the content word, main word or strong word. And my name is the other part is functional word or less important word. Okay, so when the speaker says it is that way, look, that has gone upper intonation.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I say, could you tell me where Aryan's shop is? Then you can say it is not far, it is that way. That way, you see, that is going higher intonation. Okay. Sorry, I have become a little bit tired. I know how you feel is a very uh, impressive way to say. I know how you feel. That means I understand your feelings. Okay, we can use this pattern as well. Like if you say that, hey, I couldn't pass the exam. I know how you feel. I had the similar bad situation.
Mhm.
So can you please use I know how you feel? I know how you feel with another sentence. Monica,
Mm,
Yes, teacher.
I know how you feel. How can you use it?
Mhm. I know how you feel. What do you want that I answer that question?
I know how you feel. Make a sentence, meaningful sentence.
Okay. I know how you feel. Uh, I know how you feel, and I stay with you.
Yeah, make a sentence, complete sentence.
Please, teacher, could you give me an example?
Okay. I know how you feel, we say when you are showing a little bit sympathy to the person. Like you say, I'm newcomer here, I don't know where everything is. I know how you feel because I had the same situation. Bhim, we are going to answer your question in a moment, okay? I know
No
how you
problem.
feel because it is a sad situation. I know how you feel because you have got some problems, for example. When we use I know how you feel in most of the cases in negative impacts, negative thoughts.
I can say, teacher, I know how you feel, and I stay with you in these complicated moments.
Yes, very good sentence. And who is the lucky guy, Monica? Okay, Aryan, did you get it?
yeah, teacher. I know how you feel because I was in the same situation before.
Yes, Bim. Very good. Bravo to Monica and Aryan.
Thank you, teacher.
I know how you feel.
Okay. I know how you feel when you are hungry.
Yes, because I also become hungry. Yeah. Great, good examples, Bim. Well done. So Bim has a question. Let us ask Aryan and Monica. Maybe they can answer. What's the difference between that way? It is that way. It is this way. What is the difference between that and this? This is the basic question. Monica?
Yes, teacher. When you say that, that way you are talking about a situation that is not near to you. And when you say this way, you are talking about a situation is near to you, or yes, or like that, teacher.
That's right. Very good. How about you, Aryan? That way and this way?
Yeah, same Monica teacher. That way mean the way is a little bit far from you, but this way is near you.
Exactly. Now, did you get
Yeah.
the point now, Vim? Vim, are you there?
Nothing.
Yes, yes, teacher.
So, that way. It is that way or is this way? Is it clear to you? I think Monica and Aryan has nailed it. Okay. That's really pretty cool. We're going to learn today some sound practice. If you remember, we learned and. Do you remember that and? Monica or Aryan and Vim?
What, teacher? Sorry.
And the sound of and, A and D.
ENT. Mm-hmm.
And
Hmm?
And
In English pronunciation, when we're pronouncing this word, if it is at the beginning of a sentence, we have to pronounce and. Otherwise, and should sound like n, yeah?
and
Not and.
oh,
When it is in between two words. Let me write some of the examples, okay?
you and me.
mm-hmm.
Yes, first example, you and me. For example, this one. Salt and pepper, black and white. Is that clear, Monica, Aryan, and Vim?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, teacher.
Would you like to practice these two words? Then you can give me more examples, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Monica, first.
Okay. Salt and pepper, black and white.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Tell me,
Teacher,
Jill. Yeah, go on.
can I pronounce salt? Salt?
Salt.
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 Salt. Salt. Is a tricky word.
Yeah, your
I usually
dark L is a problem
salt.
for you. If you remember,
Mm.
dark L. If the L is at the end, salt.
Salt. Salt. Salt
Okay.
and pepper.
Can you please say
Salt
alt?
and pepper.
Alt. Can you please say alt?
R. Salt.
Salt.
Salt. Salt and pepper. Black and white.
Mm-hmm. Then right or right and left.
Right and left.
Okay. Fish and chips.
Fish and chip. Fish
Chips.
and chips.
Chips, plural. Yeah.
Chips. Yeah.
Okay. Is that clear? And they lived happily ever after. Like, look at this sentence. This sentence. How do you pronounce it, Monica?
And they live happily ever after.
Mm. Aryan,
And they lived happily ever after.
Vim,
Okay, teacher. And they live happily ever
your voice is a bit breaking. I don't know the reason why.
after.
Okay, so you're right. If it is and at the beginning of the sentence, it should be totally and. Otherwise, and should sound like n. and you'll find thousands of words which has got end. Okay, clear?
Yeah, teacher.
Good. And did we explain double consonant rule by any chance, Monica or Aryan?
Sorry, teacher.
Double consonant. Double consonant rule.
Double consonant rule.
Hmm?
To connect two sentence, teacher.
Yeah,
Connect
one of connect two sentences. Another is if there are similar consonant in one word, we remove one. Do you remember that, Monica, Vim?
Double consonant rule.
Possibly not. Yeah, but I think Aryan might have joined that lesson. Okay, let me rephrase it quickly. Double consonant rule is that in a spelling you'll find there are many times similar kinds of letters are coming, especially consonants. For example, okay, so we've written 4 or 5 words. So Monica and Aryan, if you see that in occupied there are 2 C together,
Yeah.
and illegal there are 2 L, innocent there are 2 N, and fully there are 2 L. So according to this double consonant rule, we have to just pronounce only one. So it's occupied, illegal, innocent, fully. Is that clear?
Yeah, teacher.
So would you like to practice one time this sentence, these words, not sentence, sorry.
Occupied, legal, illegal.
Illegal,
Innocent,
not illegal, illegal. Just
illegal.
remember that there is only one L. We don't have to remember pronounce the second L. Illegal.
Ah, right, teacher. Illegal.
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 Yeah.
Illegal.
Not
innocent.
not innocent. Innocent.
Ah, okay. Innocent.
No.
Innocent.
One N. Only one N you are pronouncing.
Innocent. Fully.
Fully. Okay. Monica.
Innocent.
Illegal,
Innocent.
innocent, fully.
Illegal. This is not illegal. Illegal.
Illegal, innocent, fully.
Fully. Yes. Bim, are you okay to pronounce? Is he still there?
Okay, teacher. Occupied, occupied,
Mm-hmm.
illegal,
Mm-hmm.
innocent,
Mm-hmm.
fully.
Very good. Okay. Let me give you some sentence that will actually make you clear. Okay, this sentence. Aryan, would you like to go first?
Yeah, the court found him doing things illegally, not innocent. So he was punished for 2 years in an occupied room.
Okay, good. Monica?
The court found him doing things illegally and not innocent, so he was punished for 2 years in an occupied room.
Hmm. Very good. So as you can see, not illegally, not innocent. Once again, illegally innocent and occupied. One C, one L, and one N. And how about you, Beam? Would you like to read it, please?
Okay, teacher. The court found him doing illegally and not innocent, so he was punished. He was punished for 2 years in an occupied room.
Very good.
Occupied.
Occupied. Bravo to both of you. Actually, three of you, not both of you. So remember when we read, and now this is the amazing part. How you are going to pronounce this? These names, yeah? How you are going to pronounce these words?
Allah,
Mm-hmm.
Muhammad. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Muhammad. Muhammad. Um, the third one I don't know, teacher. And the last one, Hamad. Hamad. Hamad.
Okay. How about you, Monica?
Allah, Muhammad, Abdullah, Hamad.
Mm-hmm. Very good, both of you. And Bhim?
Oh, it's very difficult for me. Anyways, I will try. Allah, it's Allah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Muhammad,
Mm-hmm.
Abdullah,
Mm-hmm.
Hamad.
Very good. So
Hamad.
I'm pronouncing now. The picture did when you're pronouncing, it is like this: double L, one L is gone; double M, one M is gone; double L, one is gone; L is gone; double M, one M is gone. So it becomes Allah, Muhammad. Sorry, it's there's another Abdullah, Hamad. A native will pronounce like this, okay? And that is the rule. Remember that the rule
Yeah,
we have
teacher.
discussed. Uh, and a native will always pronounce these words like this, not double L. Clear, both of you?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's pretty cool. Okay, and okay, and from next classes we are going to bring more, phonetics lessons so that it is helpful for us to develop our pronunciation. Remember that it's very important to sound correctly. And remember another thing, you know, when you're using noun, the meaning of noun, yeah, like your name, Monica's name, or Vim's name. When you're telling any name, it should be always up to down tone. We've got 45 seconds. We're going to explain in 10 seconds. Like it is Aryan, Monica, Vim, Rahat. Do you say Monica? No, we don't say Monica. Monica, Aryan.
Mm.
That means our tone is going up to down. Aryan, Monica, Vim, not Monica, Aryan. Okay, remember that is very important rule. When you're using any noun word, the tone is from up to down. We'll explain more this up to down and down to down up. Okay. Thank you very much, all of you, for joining. Hope you have learned
Thank you,
something, and
teacher.
Thank you.
make sure you practice. And I'll see you tomorrow on time. Bye.
Muchas gracias,
Bye.
teacher.
Bye, teacher. Thank you,
Bye.
Monica. Bye bye.